Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I'm going to show you how to go from a basic slate coaster like this that can disappear in some lighting into a high resolution image like this that can be visible in any lighting here. I'm going to show you the two products that I used here first for those who are just here for that. It is the Rust-Oleum 2X flat black color here, or the Rust-Oleum 2X satin clear color. The center row right here is the black, and then this one over here is the clear here. So if you're just here for that, you can leave the video now, but if you want to see how to do this, stick around. I'm going to show you that. This top row is the We Create Lumos with its default settings, but the power increased to 80 versus 55. The bottom row here is the default settings entirely on the F1 Ultra. And we're going to talk about the settings and why some of this looks like the detail is completely gone. But you can get great results no matter what machine you have. But I wanted to leave everything as default as possible for this bottom row here to show you that you can tweak your settings and get great results. So first up, let's talk about a blank slate coaster. So if you start with a blank slate coaster, let's just imagine this is blank. You'll take this out to your shed and then you will spray paint it either black or clear. And then you'll take it to your laser and you'll laser engrave it, and it's going to look like this here. And I'll show you an example of that here in just a second. Now with a default one, it's going to look like this, and in some lighting it just completely disappears like this. But if you tilt it, it looks great and it still is a great image here. So there's nothing wrong with using a default slate coaster. You can also apply like mineral oil to make it pop more, or clear coat of shellac, and it'll be closer to something like this but not as bright. So those are different options for you to start off with. But let's go ahead and show you the We Create Lumos engraving on the black and then engraving on the clear. So the We Create Lumos, all of the default settings except in changing the power up to 80% to make it a little bit more vibrant turned out amazing. I mean, all of the shadings look great, especially the black. I love the black here. I highly recommend using the black over the clear because the clear has one more downside, and I'm going to talk about that right now. The thing that I don't like about the clear here is it has like this pungent odor here that kind of lingers and sticks around compared to what the black does. The black doesn't really have that bad of a smell. It kind of disappears after some time. This has been a good solid 5-10 minutes, and it still can kind of smell some of the odor that comes off of this one with the clear. But you could probably put like mineral oil to mask that. If you want more vibrant color, the clear is more vibrant in my opinion. The black is still very vibrant and looks great, and it just has more detail in my opinion. Now let's talk about the other row here with the F1 Ultra. So I did the engraving in black on that one as well, and the engraving in clear here as well. Now, as you can see, the black one looks great with the baseline settings of the F1 Ultra. This actually turned out way better than the original coaster, in my opinion, because you can actually see a lot of the details in the deer, where you can't even see that in the original. And that's just because you have to tweak your settings. This machine down here is twice as powerful with the 20-watt diode laser in it. So it's going to be a little bit bigger of a beam, so it ain't going to be able to do as fine of detail as what the We Create Lumos does. So you're going to lose some of that detail with like default settings, for example. So you will have to fine tune and tweak that. So for example, here's the regular slate coaster that I did on it. And then I lowered the dot density and duration, and I got a little bit more detail here, but I still have to fine tune it to get it anything close to what the default one was with the We Create Lumos, where you can see all of like the fur and shadings in there. But you can do this. They're both very capable machines. I highly recommend either of these machines. I'll put some links in the description for either one. But what I didn't like is this clear coat. Once again, it just seems like it burns easier, and that's why it burns brighter, and it just lost all of the detail in my opinion on the F1 Ultra here with that little bit bigger dot that is in that machine. So it just lost all the detail here. So you're gonna have to really fine tune your settings on that machine or a bigger machine with a higher dot density. So just keep that in mind. But overall, once you tune in your settings here, I still think this black is going to look the best. So if you're looking for the best, go ahead and get this black Rust-Oleum color here. If you're looking for brighter and you're only doing solid SVGs, then this clear coat may be the way to go. Just know that there may be a stronger odor that's involved with it. Other than that, hopefully you guys found this useful, and if you enjoyed this type of video, let me know down in the comments below, and we can always make some more in the future.